A lot of you have asked that I am gonna start my journey at corporate. I'm a designer, graphic designer, or I want to be. I'm an aspiring graphic designer, or I'm a fashion designer. So, how can I enter consulting? So, this is the question of people who are actually, in your fourth year or aspiring to become a graphic designer or don't know where to start, but they want to enter consulting, have a good life, a luxury life, or a well settled life. So, yes, hi, I'm Shivona, and today we are going to see the comparison of the junior roles, the starting roles at McKinsey and Bain and Company. I'm gonna give you a general comparison between a business presentation specialist at McKinsey and an associate designer in creative services at Bain and Company. So, yes, let's start. Factors I believe that comes into play including work environment, responsibilities, and I would say employee satisfaction. So, here's an overview based on the available information and what I can give you through my experience. So, I would start with McKinsey and Company. So, as a business presentation specialist, uh, क्या होते हैं roles and responsibilities? So, with an overview and with my experience, I would be giving you two pointers. The first one is the design support. So, business presentation specialist at McKinsey, they are very integral part to the consulting process because they are only providing the design support that allows the consultant to focus on the analysis and the client interaction. So they raise a request, and the designers work on the design and the PowerPoint gets ready for the client interaction. So, what is the workload? The role can be very demanding with tight deadlines up to 15 minutes, like the minimum is 15. It goes up to 2 days, 3 days also, depending upon how many slides you're working on. And they have high expectation for quality and accuracy. They have very, straight standards and the templates. You have to fill in those, and also the consultant knows what exactly is gonna come, so you cannot uh, make any alteration according to yourself. So there's no flexibility in the designing. Employee feedback, uh, work life balance. So I would say reviews indicate that work life balance can be challenging, with some employees noting long hours. So when I say about long hours, they are doing overtimes and they're working on Saturday, Sundays, typically the Chennai people, also on Sundays. So they have a overtime flexibility for just earning more money. Benefits offer competitive salaries and benefits which are appreciated by all the employees. We often work over festivals which are not our festival, like for example, I can work on Pongal and just earn 4x the day for a day. So yeah, that's how it works. Company culture is company fosters a collaborative environment, I would say, allowing employees to work with highly skilled professionals. So yeah, this is all about McKinsey and Company. If you ask me if I like it, yes, I loved it. Bain and Company, I would talk about associate designers. So what are their roles and responsibilities? So I would say it is typically same. Associate designers at Bain are responsible for creating visual materials that support consulting teams. It emphasizes on creativity and adherence to brain standards. You get some flexibility out of it. It's not that this is the template, this is the layout, you have to do this only. Not like that. It's very, flexible in terms of what design you want to, show up there, what infographics you want to show up, if it's gonna become a chart or not. Collaboration wise, I would say the role involves close collaboration with the consultant, and you produce presentations and the materials for them. Now, if I talk about work life balance, Bain is known for its very supportive culture. It extends to non consulting roles. I have already told you in a lot of my videos now, and it potentially offers a balanced workload. So, even if you don't complete at 7 p.m., somebody else from the other region will pick it up. Same goes with the McKinsey. Uh, it gets picked up by another person, or your coach helps you to, make that correct and deliver it on time. Bain culture has a people first approach, which is reflected in its inclusive and collaborative environment, which is often highlighted in employee reviews also. So they have a very party culture, and the luxury is there. In a year you go to Goa and celebrate an year and party for like 4 days. I went to St. Regis once. uh, so yeah, work environment, if I talk about, both firms are very prestigious and they maintain high standards. However, McKinsey, I would say, environment may be more fast paced and that could be demanding, while Bain emphasis a supportive and collaborative culture. Obviously, it depends upon manager to manager. For some, it's like nothing. For some, it becomes an hell. So, yeah, if you're lucky, then it will be really supportive, as per I say. Career development, both companies offer opportunities for growth, but the experience may differ based on the firm's culture and the specific role integration. So, into the teams, I would say, yeah, it depends on the roles. So, now if I talk about employee satisfaction, it's a slight edge in terms of work life balance and a supportive culture, uh, because of some people are uh, some managers don't really understand that there's a need of support, so it becomes really difficult for some people. uh, I've seen few examples, and yeah, for some it's very very easy and you get all the benefits, and they are very understanding. So yeah, you might get lucky, and you can stay for like 10 years there if you want. But it depends. I think it's with all the corporate organizations. So ultimately, the choice between McKinsey and Bain for a design role should consider individual preferences regarding work environment, career aspirations, and alignment with each company's culture. If you ask me, if you if I have to give some suggestion to you to start your journey, I would say always start with McKinsey and Company, because even if they are strict with their trainings, you might go to a classroom for 3 months and you learn PowerPoint and how to interact with the consultant, other peers, learn etiquettes and all this stuff that is gonna benefit you in a long term. So they have customized their PowerPoint to that extent that you will never see that in any of your organization. And I know, because I have worked on it, and I have so many people in other organization which are my friends. I learn from them, but they don't have that much customization. So you learn a lot there, and when you come from that much learning to any organization, you are going to create an impact. So you must have seen that I got promoted in a year at Bain. So I believe what I got from McKinsey, I used it at Bain and got promoted on time. So yes, this was it, and I hope you liked this video. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.